Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Ace Education. How are you guys? I'm good. Hope you are doing well. Before starting my video, every time I'm telling you focus on your revision. I think you have 5 to 6 weeks left for your examination. Today I'm going to teach you solution and the concentration. Let's start the topic, guys. I don't want to waste the time. Let's start the topic. Solution. Anyone? Any idea about the solution? What is meant by the term solution? It is a homogeneous mixture of two and more than two components. It is a homo mixture of two or more than two components. Let's see what are the components. So it is a homogeneous mixture of two and more than two components. What is the meaning of homogeneous? Look at the homogeneous. Homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components. What are the components? Solute and solvent. Mostly we think that solute is a solid substance and solvent is a liquid substance. That's not the case. Solute is one which we use in a small quantity, always in a small quantity. So this is small quantity. And solvent is one which we use in a large quantity, Small quantity and large quantity. Solute can be, look at the solute. Solute can be solid, liquid, gas. Same thing, solvent can be solid, liquid, gas. Now come to the homogeneous. Before I will teach you what is the meaning of homogeneous, let's do some small kind of activity. Let's take 2 grams of common salt, NaCl, and I want to dissolve this 2 grams in 100 centimeter cube of H2O. Yeah, can you tell me which one is a solute, which one is a solvent? As I discussed, the small quantity would be a solute. So 2 grams of NaCl is my solute and 100 centimeter cube of water is my solvent. So solute would be in a small quantity and a solvent would be in a large quantity. Now the homogeneous mixture. I want to dissolve it, and after dissolving 2 grams of sugar in 100 centimeter cube of water, use the stirrer and stir it. What happened, guys, when you stir it? Obviously 2 grams of NaCl dissolve in 100 centimeter cube of water. So I have a solution here. You can't say solvent and you can't say solute. When you look at the solution carefully, you cannot differentiate solute and the solvent. They look in a one phase, like a single phase, either in a solid phase or a liquid phase or a gas phase. You cannot separate them out without disturbing it. I mean, when you heat it, you can, but without heating, you feel that it's look like a one solution. It look like a one system. That is meant by the term homogeneous. Homogeneous meaning after mixing solute in the solvent, it will be completely dissolved and you will get a one single phase. They appear as one phase. Okay. Now, when you combine these solute and the solvent, you will end up with 9 types of solution. I don't want to go in detail. We will definitely get 9 types. So I will give you one more activity. Figure out 9 types of solution with example. Okay, guys. Now, we know what is meant by the term solution. So it is a homogeneous mixture of 2 or more than 2 components. One is solute, one is solvent. Okay. How can we express this solution? Any idea? How can we express this solution in terms of strength? How can you explain the strength of the solution? We can express the strength of the solution as concentration. So we can express its strength in terms of concentration, and the old school, they still use the term molarity. That's why it's called molar solution. But for AQA, Edexcel, and OCR, I'm using the term concentration. So we will learn what is meant by the term concentration and how can we use this concentration to work out the strength of a solution. Okay. Molarity and concentration is the same thing, but I don't want to go in detail about a little difference, small difference. I don't want to discuss here. Let's focus on the concentration term. So what is meant by concentration of a solution? Okay. Concentration, the short form is conc. Conc of a solution is nothing but number of moles of a solute or any chemical substance present in 1 dm cube of its solution. So it's easy. Can I use the C? C is for conc. Concentration is nothing but number of moles of any chemical substance, which is nothing but solute, divided by its volume. The volume should be in dm cube. So conc or C, conc equals to mole over volume, or conc equals to N over V. Use this formula, copy down this formula. We will use this formula in many cases or in many questions. Conc equals to mole over volume. So what's the unit of conc? Conc equals to, unit for mole is mole. What's the unit for volume? dm cube. So mole per dm cube, mole per dm cube. That's the unit for conc. Whenever in the question you will see any number like 0.5 mole dm minus 3, meaning this is the concentration of the solution. How can we recognize that's the mole, that's the volume, that's the dm cube? So if you look at this unit, mole dm minus 3, it means this is the concentration of a solution. Okay, we will do some questions based on this chemical formula. Okay, guys, let's start. Some question. Do you want to copy that one? Okay. Okay, I will write the formula one more time. Don't worry. I'm sorry about the space. Hopefully, soon I'm going to buy a large or big boat, or otherwise the interactive boat. Let's see. Just pray for me so that I can buy a white interactive boat. Okay. So conc equals to mole over vol. Concentration is nothing but number of moles of a solute present in 1 dm cube of its solution. Let's do some small question. Find the concentration of 6.3 gram of HNO3 dissolve in 250 centimeter cube. Make sure, guys, this will in always dm cube. Whenever you will get centimeter cube, first thing you have to do, convert in dm cube. Okay, mass is given, but in the formula we have volume. So sorry, volume and a mole. So how can we work out the mole when the mass is given? You know that. How can we work out the mole when the mass is given? Mass divided by its mr. So mass is 6.3 and mr of HNO3, hydrogen 1, nitrogen. Look at the AR of hydrogen 1, nitrogen 14, oxygen 16 times by 3. You can get the AR from the periodic table. When you work it out, it is 6.3. So, it's 63. 6.3 divided by 63, which is 0.1 mole. Go back to conc. Conc equals to mole over wall. Mole is 0.1, volume 250. That's 250 centimeter cube. I have to change it into dm cube. So I want to divide it by 1000. So some students, they are doing A-level maths. They know how to do it. Anyway, it's not a big calculation. Take this 1000 to the upper side. So 0.1 into 1000 divided by 250. So let's cancel by 4 times. So what's the answer? 0.4. And what's the unit? Mole dm minus 3. So this is the way we can work out, or we can crack the question based on concentration. I want to give you one more question. Let's see. Now, write down one more question. What's the chemical formula of sodium carbonate, guys? Anyone? Okay, don't worry about the formula. I will teach you the formula, how to write the formula. Na2CO3. Okay. Find the number of moles of 0.5 mole dm minus 3 Na2CO3 sodium carbonate. You can write the word sodium carbonate, but I want to use sodium carbonate chemical formula. It's easy for me. I can save my space. Dissolve in 250 centimeter cube. You want to try it? This time, conc is given. And we have to work out the mole. So C equals to N over V, or N equals to CV divided by 1000. When you are writing the chemical formula, make it in a box so that when you do the revision, you know what's the formula to work out the mole. So mole equals to C times V over 1000. Do we have a conc? Yes, conc is given 0.5. What's the volume? 250 divided by 1000. Why I'm dividing by 1000 here? Because the volume is given in centimeter cube. I have to convert into dm cube always. Look at the standard unit of concentration, mole per dm cube. So 0.5 divided by 4. So 4 over 5 over 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. You can use the calculator and work out how much is that. Is that okay? Can we do one more question? Agree? Okay. Okay. I think it's 0.125 moles. You can do one more question. Find the mass of 0.2 mole Dm-3 calcium carbonate dissolved in 100 centimeter cube. You want to try it? Okay. C n equals to C times V over 1000 to work out the mole. Because I have conc and volume. Okay. N equals to C how much? 0.2 times 100 divided by 1000, which will give me moles. So cancel. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 or 0.02. 0.02 is the mole. How can we work out mass when the mole is given? Oh, sorry, mole is not given, but you work it out. Okay, mass equals to mole time its MR. MR of calcium carbonate. How much is the mole? 0.02 times 100. Calcium carbonate. Take calcium 40, it's AR, plus 12 plus 16 times 3. In some periodic table, AR of the calcium is given as 40.1, but I'm not taking 0.1. So 2 gram. When you work it out, it's 2 gram. Okay. Can we do one more question? Can I rub the question? Is it okay? Okay, one more question. No. See, first I want to write the equation. Calcium, that's the question, guys. Don't get confused with that. Okay, sorry. Look at that. I want to write the equation, chemical equation. Calcium carbonate react with hydrochloric acid to form calcium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide gas form. Is that equation balanced? Nope. Times by 2, now it is balanced. Now, I'm keep on telling, don't worry about the balancing of the chemical equation. I will teach you when I will start redox reaction and balance the chemical equation. Okay, now find the mass of CaCO3 when 0.2 mole Dm-3 250 centimeter cube of hydrochloric acid reacts with some X gram of CaCO3. Again, it's a combination of concentration question and a kind of stoichiometry. Okay, one more time. Read the question. Find the mass of calcium carbonate, X gram of calcium carbonate. When 0.2 mole DM-3, 250 centimeter cube of HCl react with some X gram of calcium carbonate. Okay. Directly, masses or mole is not given for calcium carbonate. But with the help of the stoichiometric ratio, we can work out the mole. So first, figure out the actual mole of HCl by using this information. By using this, now look at the concentration of hydrochloric acid is given and a volume of hydrochloric acid is given. Can we work out the mole of HCl? Yes, why not? So mole or N, mole instead of mole, use N. I showed you just now. N equals to C times V over 1000. So my sir told me that understanding a question is an art. Once you understood the question, it's easy to work out. So look at the question and try to write down the information which is given in the question. So we have conc of HCl and a volume of HCl. Look at that. So work out the mole. It's easy to work out the mole of HCl. N equals to 0.2 times 250 divided by 1000. Again, 1 over 4. So 2 divided by 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. So 1 time, 2 time. So 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 1 or 0.05 moles. Agree? Yeah. So we got 0.05 mole of HCl. What's the theoretical ratio? 1:2. And we got so CaCO3 versus 2HCl. I got 0.05 mole. Yeah, you have to work out the mole of CaCO3 first. So mole of CaCO3 is nothing but 0.05 divided by 2. Is that okay, guys? Yeah, so we have to divide this by 2. Okay, then. Now, can I write 0.05 like 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 2? To make your life easy, the best thing is that you can use the calculator. So 5 divided by 2 is 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is the mole of CaCO3. With that mole, can I work out its mass? Yes, why not? Mass of CaCO3 mole time its MR. We got the mole. Can I write here? 0.05 mole we got it into 10 to the power of minus 2. MR of calcium carbonate is 100. So again, this cancel. Mass equals to mass of CaCO3 equals to 2.5 gram. You can expect this type of question in your examination. So please practice this type of question. I want to stop here. I will continue different type of concentration question in my next lesson. And in my next lesson, hopefully, I want to start titration. And after that, we will do percentage impurity. And after that, I want to teach you number of water molecule attached to unknown substances. Then, if time permits, I want to teach you back titration. Back titration is the very important titration. I've seen in many past paper, whether it's AQA, OCR, or Edexcel, we will definitely get one back titration question. What's the purpose of the back titration and how can we solve question based on the back titration? Thanks, guys. And please one more time, I'm requesting you to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.